5, 4, 3. Welcome to PeaceKeeper Reaction. My name is Nathan. Thank you so much for joining us today, guys. It's a very special episode. This is kind of a one out of nowhere. We're doing this today. So let me fill you in on a little backstory. Oh, shit. Sorry about that, you guys. I'm freaking out over here. Anyways, this is out of nowhere, but since we've been doing all these Destination Japan videos lately, and I've been then listening to those songs on my playlist, you know, obviously Love Bites, Hanabi, Bandmade, etc. Are on my playlist, my everyday list. So I've been taking in all these Japanese songs and loving them. And then I started to remember other things from Japan that I'm a fan of, like Japan horror films. You know, I went to film school, and back then, in the olden days, you know, if you were all the film nerds, there was like a few movies that people talked about to seem like they were smart and new movies. One of them being Audition and Ichi the Killer. I understand that I'm not ever going to get a Japanese name pronounced correctly, so bear with me, you guys. I'll try, but it's not going to happen. So the Ichi the Killer, these, you know, and then like South Korean films like Old Boy, and then Run Lola Run was like a big one, and then Requiem for a Dream, you know, these kind of art house films, and it wasn't like it is today. So if you wanted to watch these films, most cities had like an independent video store that was like not Blockbuster. It had like weird conspiracy movies and, you know, all these film nerd you know, loves. Like there was a video store in Toronto when I was going to film school. I think it was called Suspect Video, but man, you could just go in there and just find all this amazing shit. And anyway, I was a particular fan of the film Audition, and I remember the one actor in it, what's his name? Ryo Ishibashi. All right, Ryo Ishibashi. I remember someone at the time telling me, "Oh, you should check out. He's actually has like a band." And someone told me that they were like the Japanese Morrissey. So it's just a fun fact that someone told me once, and I never looked into it. I never checked out. I got to hear this guy's band. Audition, great film, by the way. So I thought, why don't we do that now? We're checking out all this Japanese stuff, and I've got some other really interesting destination videos planned coming up. Oh my God, the trailer for Audition is playing in my screen here, and just that bag moving. Oh my God, it's so fucking freaky. Woo! Anyways, so why don't we do that? We're doing all this Japanese stuff, and we're in the Japanese zone. I feel like I'm loving all this Japanese stuff. So I also want something. I'm putting out a request there for Japanese people. I want some Japanese candies, snacks, like legit, real Japanese stuff, not like, you know, the stuff that they sell here. I want the legit candies and chips and stuff like that. Whatever you guys are into, you know, I want to try it. So if you're in Japan and you want to send me a package of stuff from Japan that I can look at, hit me up either in the comments or in my Insta, and we'll make that happen. Anyways, this band is called ARB. So I don't know what that stands for. Let's do a little investigating here. I don't know if this is a popular band, if anyone is going to watch this video. Like, I have no idea. So, but it says ARB, Alexander's Ragtime Band, Ragtime. So that leads me to believe it'll be like rockabilly or something. Ragtime is a Japanese rock band formed in 1978. Its members, Ryo Ishibashi, Koya Neto, Ebi, and Keith Mitsuhiro Sato from Bow Wow, and Jean-Jacques Burnel from the Stranglers were also members for a period of time. Period? Gross! All right. In 2011, Japanese animated television show Waru Penguin Drum, Penguin Drum, uses several of the band's songs in the show. Remix versions are covered by members of the show's vocal cast. That sounds neat. So is this a well-respected, is this like the Rolling Stones of Japan? Are you guys into this? I hope so. But I love just learning new stuff. So this is a weird thing that it just popped into my head. So we're going to be listening to the track Rock Over Japan. I just picked it at random. If you guys know other songs, hit me up in that comment section. That's what comment sections are for. So let's dive right into this. ARB. Let's do this. Rock Over Japan on PeaceKeeper.
Rock around night. Welcome to rock around fight. I'm just a rock and roll babe. We're just a rock and roll babe. Welcome to rock around night. Welcome to rock around fight. I'm just a rock and roll babe. We're just a rock and roll babe. 俺たちは道なりに走り続けてきた常識だらけの道を飛ばし続けてゆくいくつもの街を抜け歌い続けてきた古けやろうどこを煽り続けてゆく長い冬が溶けても風が吹く今も激しく風が吹くニューヨークの寒い夜ショックが倒れた時も俺たちはいつまでもあの歌を繰り返した宗教家も政治家も科学者も預言者ももう誰も明日さえも見えなくなっている暗い闇の時代が続くけど早くお前に会いたくて Rock over Japan Rock over Japan みんな塗りつぶせWelcome to rock and roll fight. I'm just a rock and roll babe. We're just a 活在这他们一切都没够力ただこのままならならと落ちてゆくつもりがい熱く熱く燃えてお前と踊りたい夢を抱き寄せ踊りたい Rock over Japan rock over Japan みんな塗りつぶせ Rock over Japan Rock over Japan I'm a roll Rock over Japan Rock over Japan
What? You guys? What the fuck? This fucking ruled. And I gotta say, whoever my friend was who told me that this guy's like the maybe he does other styles. He's fucking awesome. This was amazing. But whoever said that this was the Japanese Morrissey is out of their fucking head. This is more like Japanese The Clash or the Stooges even, or even a little New York Dollsy. I'm not sure when this video is from or whatever the song was written, but it just like was so great. It's like punk rock. Like this is awesome. I really respond to this type of music. You know, I love that sing along feel. You know, I listen to a lot of punk bands like Pennywise and Anti-Flag and stuff, and when they do that sing along shit, like. Oh God, you know, it also kind of reminded me of Danzig. I'm thinking here, man, this fucking rocked all over Japan. So I'm guessing that this song is kind of talking about when rock first came to Japan, I'm guessing, and how starting a rock and roll band. You know, there are bands like the New York Dolls where it's like they weren't crazy popular, but everybody who went to a New York Dolls concert, they all started their own bands. You know what I mean? So it spreads. And is that what this is talking about? You know, I've heard like, and again, like, I don't want to get into my, what, you know, when you hear about what people are like in a country and it's always like just stereotypes or whatever, but I've heard that, Japanese people, there's a group of Japanese people, whatever, that are really into like Americana and like Elvis and Coke, like signs and old American memorabilia or whatever. Is that true? I've got shit like that. I'll trade you for some sweets. But it sounds like that's what this is about. And the lyrics, if this translation is correct, it says, a cold night in New York Eve when John collapsed. We kept repeating that song forever. Religious people, politicians, scientists, prophets, no one can see even tomorrow anymore. So that's what is beautiful. Like that captures perfectly what's so great about music. That's why I do this show, is just because I love music. And music is like the ultimate time machine. It can take you forward and backwards in time. You can like how can you just not hear an old song that you used to listen to 20 years ago and not just instantly be brought back there? But so even though John died, and that's such a sad thing, what he did and what he accomplished and the music that he made will live on forever. So that's brilliant. Welcome to Rock and Roll Night. Welcome to Rock and Roll Fight. I'm just a rock and roll man. We're just a rock and roll band. Casey Kasem. So this was awesome. I can't believe how much I enjoyed this. What do you guys think? Is this something that you've heard before? Or is there other ARB songs which I check out? I really want to, I feel like, dive in this rabbit hole and check out these other bands. What was mentioned here? The Stranglers or something? The Stranglers and Bow Wow? I don't know who those bands are. So we're doing a deep dive on you, Japan. I'm going to find out all your secrets. So send me some sweets. And we love sweets. For Peacekeeper, I'm Nathan. Play safe. I can put my arm back on.